And welcome to this edition of the news. I'm Rukma in our top story. Day 2 of the Mamallapuram informal summit saw some hard diplomacy play out, marking the beginning of a new era of cooperation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi discussed wide-ranging issues both at the delegation level talks as well as in an extensive tete-a-tete. From trade to terror to tourism, many new brushstrokes were added to the India-China relationship with a canvas as broad as the ocean.
Furthering the Chennai Connect, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping continued their discussions on the second day of the informal summit.
हमारे चेन्नई कनेक्ट से दोनों देशों के बीच सहयोग का एक नया दौर शुरू होगा.
This time, the chat by the sea played out at the Taj Resort's Fisherman's Cove, where PM received Chinese President Xi. After an eco-friendly ride to Machan, the two leaders had a one-on-one meeting that lasted for nearly 1.5 hours. Such direct contacts between the leadership have been instrumental in consolidating strategic communication.
पिछले वर्ष वुहान में हमारी इनफॉर्मल समिट से हमारे संबंधों में इंक्रीज स्टेबिलिटी और फ्रेश मोमेंटम आया है. दोनों पक्षों के बीच स्ट्रेटेजिक कम्युनिकेशन बढ़ा है. हमने तय किया था कि हम मतभेद को प्रूडेंटली मैनेज करेंगे और डिस्प्यूट नहीं बनने देंगे. एक दूसरे के कंसर्न के बारे में सेंसिटिव रहेंगे और हमारे संबंध विश्व में शांति और स्थिरता के कारक होंगे.
PM Modi described India and China as two economic giants. Both leaders agreed on the need for a new mechanism to enhance mutual trade and investment. They also discussed ways to enhance the manufacturing partnerships. PM Modi suggested identifying specific sectors for this. PM Modi and President Xi shared the view that an open, inclusive, prosperous and stable environment in the region is vital. They also agreed on the importance of concluding negotiations for a mutually beneficial and balanced regional comprehensive economic partnership.
It is important that RCEP is balanced, that a balance is maintained between trade in goods, trade in services and investment. And President Xi noted this and said that China and India are ready to discuss this further and that Indian concerns will be taken into account. It was a brief discussion, but it is an important point.
Enhancing people-to-people connect, tourism, as well as effective communication of the ties that have existed for centuries between India and China was also stressed on. The Chennai Connect that takes forward the Wuhan spirit reflected in the agreement to increase trust between two militaries. As a review of the ongoing military exchanges, President Xi suggested stepping up engagement in this area to enhance mutual trust between the two militaries.
The initiative was put forward by you, Mr. Prime Minister, and I agree that it is a good idea. We have deeper strategic communication, more effective practical cooperation, more diverse people-to-people and cultural exchanges, and we have a closer cooperation on multilateral occasions. You and I have engaged in candid discussions as friends in these heart-to-heart discussions on bilateral relations.
China extended an invitation to the Raksha Mantri to visit China. In Wuhan, both leaders had issued strategic guidance to their militaries to strengthen communication and to build trust. President Xi lauded Prime Minister's unique informal summit format, adding that the results of such exchanges are clearly visible.
Behind the firm handshakes and the warm smiles was hard-nosed diplomacy, but conducted in a friendly atmosphere here, where the two leaders had a one-on-one on Saturday which lasted over 90 minutes, followed by delegation-level talks where all issues were discussed, ranging from terrorism to radicalization to enhancing the trade and investment dialogue to a higher level of the finance minister and the vice premier of China. With cameraman S. Jaishankar, Amritpal Singh,